You'll probably just have to watch your mute to make sure it doesn't. Yeah. The craft gremlins don't mute you automatically.
Yes. You're live.
Oh, hello, everybody. We are live. We are live. It is Thursday afternoon, and wait, you are nuts. Yeah. New peeps must think we're nuts saying jello. Yeah, until they hear the story of why y'all say jello instead of hello. It is kind of funny, but it is kind of a nice thing. All the new peeps are loving y'all, and the new peeps are fitting right in. Some amazing new happy paper people.
Yeah.
But yeah, Margie, I don't know what you were thinking. You are nuts. We all are nuts.
Hi, Glennis. Hi, Glennis.
Hi, Glennis. Glennis and Margie in the chat with Sandy and me. Let's play a game, card game or something. I know that there were some people. In fact, I should send a quick message here. Let's see. Okay. I just got a message. Somebody that couldn't be here last night wanted to be here today. Do we have a Flora Book 5? Let's see. Yes.
We do.
Okay. Can you put Dawn on a Flora Book 5? We'll do this real quick before we start because this is from last night's.
I already had her down for one.
Dawn
Marie?
No, Dawn Messinger.
Oh, sorry.
I always have to say Dawn Marie or DM to keep them straight.
Okay.
4 or 5. We'll put Dawn. Okay.
So now I'm down to 2 on that.
Yep. And a tag book.
For Dawn.
Okay. And a junk book.
So we're down to 4 on the tag book. And we're down to 3.
3 on the junk book.
And that was Dawn also.
And a basic 6.
Basic
6. There we go. 1, 6, 6. So we're down to 4 on that one.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
I still have 5 for basic book 6.
Basic 6. I really think there's only 4. Oh, that's because you didn't have Carrie on there.
7. I didn't have
Carrie W. Carrie Waters.
That's right.
And I have to differentiate now. Carrie W. because we have 2 Carries. Carrie K, Carrie W. So, all right, we're getting a full feed here. We gave you just a couple minutes to get in because I know there was a bunch of you who weren't able to be here last night. There's Carrie Paper Puddles. So, Carrie Paper Puddles and Carrie W.
Okay.
Pictionary. There you go. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl Goebel's here. Other Cheryl's here. Nursing is a work of art. I'm here at work, though. Cat orange whistling. Carrie K's in the house. Can I get another of the dark grunge? Yes, I think that is 4. Number 4, isn't it? Wait, I don't know. There might not be one. Let's see.
The dark grunge is, number 4.
4. Basic 4.
Correct.
And basic 4. Yes, Glennis can get 2 of those.
2. Okay, so now there's only 2
on that one. Okay. You can get another one as long as every one of the Mente books is gone by today. Because there's only a few left. And I don't want to have just 2 or 3 or 4 hanging around trying to figure out what to do with them and take care of them. Hi, Sarah. Sarah Rosario is here as well. Awesome. Looks like we have 15 in the live, so we're going to get started. It won't take as long today as it did last night, even because we don't have very much of the third item left. But some of you were not here last night and didn't get a chance to see. We have 2 items that are a special purchase, and these are things that I'm putting the order in for immediately because I just came across them, had an opportunity to get them at a super discounted price, and thought I would throw it out there to see if any of you wanted any as well, as long as I was ordering for myself because they were killer price. The first one is this box. I'm so excited about this box. When you walk into Bath and Body Works, the end has a chalkboard, and this end is the regular wood. I left my camera up high. I think I kind of like it up there, even for regular stuff. Take it. Oh, whoops. Let me get my autofocus off too. I forgot to do that. Cam focus, autofocus off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it seemed to be focusing quite well yesterday at this height. So maybe I will leave it there. Yolanda, I am hoping to get all those invoices input tonight, because I only have tomorrow to get everything wrapped up and get myself ready to be out of town 6 o'clock Saturday morning. So I'm hoping to get the invoices entered into the website tonight. So I know some people were going to go measure shelves and think about it, decide how many boxes, how many trays, things like that. I would need to know within an hour after we end this live. If you do want to add any, I would need to know within an hour, so that they get in this order, because I have to have that order all prepared to go, and it sometimes takes a little while to get that done, ready to hit enter on it tomorrow morning. So this box, okay, so you walk into Bath and Body Works or any of those little boutique stores, and they have these super cute little boxes, and they have, the price or hello or sale or whatever written on the end in chalk, and then they'll have it full of lotions and potions and washcloths or underwear, whatever they're putting in there. They're just so cute. And I've seen them for years, and I've always thought, oh man, those are so cute. But every time I ever saw them for sale, retail to the public, they're so expensive. Can't afford to buy them. So I found a company that sells, you have to have a business. So you've got all the tax IDs, the licenses, and then you can get into their website. And so they sell to the businesses, so the businesses can use the products to set up their stores and their displays. So this is from a company who is selling it to like Bath and Body Works and all the retail shops to set up their displays. And so they sell it at a discount to them. So my guess is that if we found this retail somewhere, it'd probably be about $40, $45. The cost to the retailers to set up their stores is $23. But I got a really special deal on them, and we can do them today for $16. And I'm so excited about that. I'm getting a bunch. I still haven't decided exactly how many to get, but I'm going to give you the dimensions. This is wood. It is a dark oak finish, and it is wood, but it's super lightweight. You can see by the way I'm just moving it around. It's super lightweight. I ordered 4 just to get a feel for them, see how well they worked on my shelves, and if they were too heavy, because wood can get really heavy. And now that I've felt them, I love them. I'm going to get a bunch more. So there is a small, medium, and large. I only ordered the small. This is the small, and this is the one that we can get for $16. It is 8.5 wide, 13.75, so 13 3/4 long, and 6.5 tall. In fact, Margie can probably type all that into chat for you, Sandy. She's real good about putting dimensions and stuff in there. So 8.5 wide, you could put 8x8 paper pads. 6x6 paper pads will fit really nicely. 12-inch paper pads will fit this way. In fact, my plan is to have 2 of these side by side on one shelf and have like all my Stamperia and Minte 12x12s in one, and then in the one next to it have all the 6x6s that are matching, in the collections, the ephemera packs, any of the chipboard packs, all of those things. So that's all together right there. How nice would it be not to have to go dig it out? So that is perfect. So the dimensions, Margie, for the small, 8.5 by 13.75 by 6.5. Yeah, they are perfect for storing 12-inch paper. You have 1 3/4 inch leeway there. So when you get over to the corner here, you don't have quite that much. It'll still fit, but there's enough room to pick it up. And I don't like it to be in so tight that my edges are going to get distressed, because I don't always want them distressed. So nice handles built right in. Okay, so this one comes, it'll be shipped. Let me do this. I'll show you how it's shipped to me. I'll show you how I'll ship it to you. This is how it's shipped to me. This is the small one. And I did find my little bag of screws, by the way. So it's got 2 sides. It's so easy to put together because everything is already notched out. It's got 2 ends. This is the end with the chalkboard. There's the other side. And then there's the bottom, already notched out. Okay. And all it took to put it together was a screwdriver. This is the screwdriver I used, a Phillips head screwdriver. They send you the screws, and then once it's together, they send you these tiny little dowels or little pieces of wood that go in on the end. The screws go all the way down in here, and the little dowel fits in to make it really nice and pretty. Okay, so this is how it comes to me in that box. So depending on how many you have, well, let me just say this. It will definitely fit, let's see, 17, even, I know I measured this yesterday and now I can't remember. The medium.
Flat rate box, yeah.
Yeah, I could fit the small and the medium. Both of them will fit in a medium flat rate box. The large will require the large flat rate box, but then small, medium, and large would all go together in that. So I am confident that I can get, and here, if you have more than one, what I'll likely do is take it out of the box like this. I'll probably do like this, and I'll put either a thin piece of bubble wrap around it, or I'll put it in a bag and then tape it up nice and tight. And so I can slide it in your box like this, because that's going to take less space than this box, just because of, you know, the corners and all the extra bulk around that is not really the product. So if I do this, I can fit, I can tell you how many I fit. Let me just look here. I could probably fit 4 of these in a medium flat rate box if I take them out of that box. 4 of the smalls. In a large flat rate box, I could fit a bunch. The large one will go. In fact, I'm going to try to get Sandy's. Oh, unless you want me to just hold on to it till retreat. I could do that. It's not that far away. But yeah, the large, the medium, or the small boxes would all go in the large flat rate box. So yeah, that's okay. So $16 for this box is 30% off of the retailer's price. The retailer's price is lower than the public retail price would be if they were available to the public. So does that make sense? So I'm going to give you all the details about all 3 boxes, and then Sandy's going to put them in one by one. There is no limit on them, so you don't have to worry about first me. We'll have her put them in one by one just so we make sure we don't miss anybody and get an organized list. So Margie, if you want to type in the dimensions of the medium and the large, they'll be there. If people want to write them down, think about, you know, where they fit, how they fit. They all look exactly the same. The only difference is the size. Okay, so the medium is 10 wide. So 10 by 15.5 by 7. And then we'll try. You can do it.
The nursing is a work of art. What's her name? I need to get her on my list.
Oh, that's Cheryl Foos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Yeah, she changed her name a while back. So
Oh,
10 by 15.5 by 7. Okay. The large is 12 by 17 by 8. So they are wood, but they are super lightweight. And that was why I only ordered a few to check them out, because I thought if they're wood and they're really heavy and then I fill them up, they're going to be really heavy. So I wanted to check that out, but they're really quite lightweight. I'm really impressed with them. So the large is 12 by 17 by 8. So let's go ahead, Sandy, and put in the small, and let's just take them one at a time so we make sure that we got everybody correct, because I make mistakes. I don't want to do that. Woohoo! She did it. Of course you did it, Margie. We have 2 Carries now. So we have Carrie Paper Puddles and we have Carrie Waters. Carrie Waters is in Canada. Okay, so we're going to put in the small wooden box. It's $16. That is the 8.5 by 13 3/4 by 6.5 high. Do you want me to type that in, or are you able to?
I just put it in.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I didn't even see. Sorry. Well, hi, Carrie Waters. Paper Puddles is Carrie, and C Waters is Carrie. I'm sorry, Kathy Lake. No, the small one is $16. The medium is $18.50, and the large is $21. So all 3 of those prices are 30% off of the retailer's price, which is lower than the public retail price would be. I hope that makes sense. They are already priced lower for retailers to be able to furnish their stores. And then this is 30% off of their price. That's why I got so excited about them. I'm like, woohoo, I can get some of these. I would love to have a bunch of them, but I couldn't pay, that much for them. So I'm very excited to get a few of these. Okay, let me get my little tabletop there. Carrie Waters, I did get your message. Didn't have a chance to. You probably just saw my response, and I'll respond later. And I will, because you mentioned several things in there. So, but yes, I will definitely respond to you later. Was getting ready to go live. So here's a funny thing. So I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I walk into the doctor's office, and who do I see sitting in front of me in the waiting room? Angelita Stone. Angie Stone is sitting in there. She went to the same, saw a different doctor, but in the same doctor's office. It was funny. So maybe she isn't even home yet. Okay, I am ready for small boxes.
All righty. Cheryl would like 4 Goebel.
Cheryl Goebel. Okay.
And
right.
Carrie K would like 4 small.
And Carrie K. Carrie Paper Puddles.
Yep.
4. Yeah, I'm always have to write Carrie K. Carrie W. Cheryl G. Cheryl F. We've got several of those now. We just, as long as we get the right initial, we're good.
Okay.
Okay. So I've got Cheryl and Carrie. Perfect.
All right.
So Kathy, did I answer that? Yes. So the small 16, the medium 18.50, and then the large 21. Hopefully that.
Carrie. All right. So Carrie K said she only wants 2.
Oh, okay. Cheryl Foos 4.
Yeah, I thought I saw. Oh, did Cheryl put it in twice? And that's why I thought I saw
it. So I have Cheryl Goebel, but Cheryl Foos, which is nursing, is a work of heart.
Okay.
Cheryl F.
Oh, okay.
4 for her. Okay.
Carrie only wanted 2.
Perfect. I changed that. Thank you, Carrie.
So okay. Carrie Waters wanted to add another one to her.
You got it. Okay. That takes you to 2. Is that correct, Carrie?
That's what I have.
I have you down for 2 now. 2 small. Yeah, and Carrie, we'll just change your medium flat rate box, Carrie Waters. We'll just change it to a large flat rate box because I can put twice as much in there and it's not twice the cost to ship to you in Canada. So that's one of the things I wanted to go into detail about, but just didn't have time. So we will. But yeah, I got you covered in Canada. I got all the tricks to try to get it to you the cheapest way possible.
So Cheryl Foose has said she only wants to pay for one medium flat rate box. So if you can only fit 3 in, then she'll only take 3 of the small instead of 4.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to make a note and I'll just have to try them after this before I place the order. Okay. What if I can fit 5?
I'll make 5 fit.
Funny. Sorry. Wicked sense of humor. Okay. So then let's go to the medium. And while Sandy puts the medium in, it's $18.50. I'll just remind you that the medium is 10 wide, 15 and a half, 15.5 long, and 7 tall. That could hold a teeny tiny small doggy.
Okay, let's we got to backtrack here. Leilani said she wanted to retract hers from yesterday because she wanted a large, and that's the only thing I got her down for is one large. So is she retracting that? She doesn't want any now.
Okay. And wow, I don't have Leilani on any of these boxes. Leilani, I have you on trays.
No, I had her down for one box, one large box.
Okay. Okay, so Leilani, will you order any? Yeah, just clarify exactly what you want. No small, no medium, one large, if that's what you want.
Oh, she said, I'm just retracting from last night, so I'll just mark her out.
Oh, she asked for a large last night and wants to retract that.
Right.
Okay, so, I got it.
Okay.
I got you, Leilani. Sorry about that. Okay. If this is your first time ordering with the Happy Paper People, Leilani, I need you to go into the website. I'm going to type it in right here so you guys can see it right in chat. hppcreate.com. If you haven't been to the website yet, if you haven't ordered through Happy Paper People before, all I need you to do, and this is instead of sending an email with all your information to me, this is instead of that. So just go to the website, there's the link, and click the little person up in the right-hand corner, and that's would be your account, but you'll create a new account, which means just put in your name, address, phone number, that's all. And then I can go in there and send Leilani already did it. Yeah, somebody else already did it too. Who was it I was thinking that did not? Somebody new that did not get in there yet.
Was it,
and
then Pat, or was
maybe
it
already?
Bonnie? Was it Bonnie?
No, Bonnie's in there. Bonnie's in there. Okay, Mary? They already did because I haven't. I think Mary's in there. They yeah, I haven't been in since last night. I've been gone.
Oh, okay.
So they could have already done it. So thanks, Leilani, for that. Do appreciate that. Yep, but that gives you an account at HPP just so I can send the invoices through the website. There's a few others here I know that have not received an invoice through the website before. So you just watch your email. I'm hoping to have all those invoices out tonight. They need to be before I leave town.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. So Mary was in there. I know I saw her.
Okay.
So just watch your email. There will be an email come through from hppcreate.com and it'll say, click here to complete your order. And that will take you right into your invoice and give you, umpteen options of however you want to pay. PayPal, the things that you're used to, or a whole bunch of other stuff that I just wanted it to be easy that you can do it whatever is best for you. So, okay. So medium, anybody on the medium box?
I'm putting it in now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Carrie, did you go in there? I think you have an account. Maybe not. Carrie, you can tell as soon as we're done here, go to hppcreate.com, click on that little person up the top. And if you can log in, then you already have an account. If you can't, just click on create an account and do that. Because yes, you will have to have one for the other boxes. that I'm putting in for you as well. So,
all right, the medium's in.
Awesome. Thank you. And I'm hoping to work on all of the images on the website while Doug is driving this weekend. So, it's been a little tough, getting those images from the company in a way that I can get to them in less than an hour, because they have them all organized in different ways than we would look for them, because most of them are European companies. So, but I was able to get some links from them. Hopefully be able to get them in quicker. So I'm hoping by next week to have a lot of those pictures up on the website, which will sure help. You look at items and you're like, well, what is that? I want to see a picture. I'm working on it. And as soon as I get everything up there in stock, then we'll send out a coupon code. So you'll have good excuse to come look through some stuff and see the pictures. Yeah, Carrie's in there. Paper Puddles is in there. Carrie Waters may not be. I'm going to have to differentiate.
Large in there also. So
okay.
Okay. Large.
So if anybody wants the medium or the large, speak up now, or we're going to move on to the second thing, which is my absolute favorite. You know what I've decided? I have a whole piece of furniture that has little tiny drawers that are the exact same size as these trays. That I can get rid of that whole piece of furniture, which is right now taking a short wall, but a whole wall.
Oh, wow.
Using these trays. Yeah. And put something better there that will hold storage better, whether it's a bookcase or whatever it is. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
I'm getting rid of some stuff too.
Good for you. I love purging.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good. It feels like I'm opening up space for something new. Shopping.
Yes.
Before retreat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, speak now or forever hold your peace.
All right. We're moving on. Thank you, Margie.
We're moving on to the next item. So the next thing is, with those boxes, they even put an extra screw in there, which I thought was nice. They even put 4 extra little dowels in there in case one of them broke or something. So I thought that was nice. The next thing is trays. There's a small and a large tray. And yeah, I started putting my ephemera in last night. Look at that. I'm all excited. I just got just a couple things from my desk, and like this always sits on my desk collecting this kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I just grabbed one of those and started putting it into here. And I wanted to sit up all night and do my whole room, but I don't have any more trays. I got to order them. So this is the small tray. It is 1 inch deep. So if you're thinking about where you might want to put it, do you have one of those little skinny spaces between stuff on top of something, underneath something else where nothing will fit? I have a couple of those. So this is 1 inch. This is plastic. It is really hard plastic. It is not flexible, not bendable at all. And I'm trying to get the angle where you can see that pebbled surface. So it has that, it's not really pebbled. I don't know. It's a textured surface. Anyway, it's a textured surface and it works awesome. I'm going to dump all those out so that I can show you on the bottom. It has little feet. Love the little feet because the little feet lock in. They lock in. And so if you stack 10 of these up, it's not going to slide off the top. It doesn't push off the top. They are lock inside. Okay. That's the beauty of this. The small will lock into the large. The large will lock on top of 2 smalls. Okay. 2 smalls equal a large. I know I need a whole bunch of these. I realized I just barely started. Teeny tiny butterflies. This one's going to be like all botanical stuff. And yeah, I'm like, oh, I need so many of those. All right. So the small is 8 1/4. I did that yesterday too.
Yeah, you did.
And when I typed it out, I typed 8.5 and had to go back and correct it too. It's funny. I don't know why. 8.25. I already got all my stuff in it, all my fuzzies in it. 8.25 by 7.25. 8.25 by 7.25. You can stack as many of them on top of each other as you want. They are 1 inch. Okay, the large is 8.25 by 14.75. The large is 1.5 inches, a little bit deeper. So just so that makes sense, this is 8.25. They're both 8.25 that way, wide. I mean, this would become the length of the small one because the other side is shorter, but 8.25, 8.25. And then the small one is 7.25. And the bottom one is 14.75. 7.25, 7.25, but you got a little extra space in here because you've got 2 walls. So they fit right together. So 14.75 is the tall one. So thank you, Margie. 8.25 by 7.25, and then 8.25 by 14.75, and 1.5 inch deep. Same little feet. So they lock in on top or on bottom. Or these will lock in on top of the small ones you saw. And then there is inserts that go inside them. So you can use the tray just by itself. I will have some trays where I'll just have trays because I've got like some long borders, like 12-inch borders. I'm going to lay all those. I have a hard time storing those. I end up getting them all torn up and a real mess. And I think things like this, I'm looking at this just stuck over here. Things like that would store in here real nicely because these are long, like border trims, things like that. So yeah, you can, or if you just have a certain type of ephemera that you have a whole bunch of, you could put it in one of these instead of trying to section it out and you're just wasting space. So my plan is to put ephemera in these and put a label on the side so that when I want something, I can grab, we're sitting down to make something, I can grab either the individual trays that I know I'm going to want. I want a butterfly. I go to this one. I pull out a butterfly. And, now I'm looking for a stamp. If I'm looking for a botanical, I'll look in that one. If I'm looking for, this is teeny, tiny, itty bitty ephemera in here. Teeny, tiny labels, or larger labels. I think I'll probably do one with just labels because I've got a ton of different kinds. So it's just so much easier. By the time we finish a live and I've pulled out and used one of each of these things, all of them are all over my desk and it's a pain to clean up. And then I don't want to sort it out, and then I can't find anything specifically. Once they're out then they're done. So if I have them like this, I could just bring out the trays, go to the trays that I need. The rest of it stays right in the tray and you can, fiddle through them, sort through them. So this insert has 8 compartments. I didn't think about turning that upside down when I filled that one up, but I'm going to try this. Okay, this is not the same hard plastic as this. This is more flexible, and I could see that this could crack easier, but it is, I'm impressed, it's still fairly sturdy, and if it's going to be inside here, no big deal. I was also thinking about getting some extras just for classes where we might squirt some paint and mediums, things like that in there. But even with that insert in here, the trays still stack. So there's an insert in that one and the trays still stack. Insert in that one. So it doesn't matter whether you do insert or no insert, the trays will stack. There are 2 inserts available. The small one has no inserts. It is just like this. The large one has 2 options of inserts. This one that has 8 sections. We're going to do every one of these pieces separately just so you can pick and choose what you want and make sure we get it right. But it has an 8-section insert and it also has a 32-section insert. If you take each one of these squares and divide that into 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 32. Okay, that would be 4 across and 8 down, 32 sections. So they're little tiny, which is perfect for all the little tiny things, teeny tiny buttons, or these hole reinforcers. This thing is always in my way right there. Little tiny charms and little tiny medals. And, you know, I don't know. We like teeny tiny things, but sometimes they're a pain to keep track of, take care of. The little tiny flatbacks, I've got those in all different sizes. So that 32, it would be a waste of space to put them in this one, you know, but if I had that 32 in one of these spaces, I could put 4 different sizes of flatbacks, you know, in each one of them. So think about that. The 32 section, the 8 section, the large tray, the small tray. So let me give you prices on everything. And then we'll put them in one by one to make sure we get this right. So the small tray is $5.25. Now, you know what these are originally for? You know, they provide these trays. This company provides these trays to jewelry stores. So even though they're plastic, they're very good quality and they look really nice, because that's what these are made for, is for jewelry stores. And they have other inserts available that I'm not going to get, but for the jewelry stores, and they're the little things with all the ridges to put rings in. So that's what they use these trays for, is to display the rings in jewelry stores. So the small one is $5.25. The large one is $6.75. I just thought they were pretty darn great prices, and I'm going to get a whole bunch. The inserts. Hey, Bon. The 8 section insert is $1.90. Sandy Mary has to go, but can you add one more large tray to her order from yesterday? Gotcha. Oh, you already get that?
I got it. I just didn't want to interrupt.
You just didn't want to interrupt. You're so nice.
Well, I put it on my list. I'll read it out to you. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah. Bye, Mary. Thanks for being here. Whatever you could.
Love you, Mary.
8 section insert is $1.90. The 32 section insert is $2.20. I just thought that was just great prices. The 32 section insert, I can totally see setting that here and squirting, paint, different colors, especially if you're working with grandkids. For me, I'm thinking classes or retreat. If we're sharing paints, you can squirt some paint in and pass it on and be able to do something with it and have that little plastic thing sitting here that you can just rinse out and reuse. And if you work at a different surface, so like I'm thinking retreat, my goal is to craft like Sandy does. You guys haven't been to retreat. You don't know how Sandy crafts. But I figure I could take this out and I can set this by me at retreat, with some things. And then I can have the tray as well alongside. And so when I open something to find something, or I dump out buttons or whatever it is, I can put them in here to shuffle through them instead of having it all over my desk, because it's so hard to pick it all up when it's all over your desk and it goes underneath things, and you need to you get this one, then you need to find another one. And yeah, Sandy's a really neat crafter, really nice, neat. Yes, neat Nick. She's the sister you want cleaning up after you. She's really good that way.
Yeah, but I'm not for sale.
Cookie. I was gonna say. So when I grow up, I want to craft like Sandy does. Okay, so let's
small in.
Small, perfect. Okay,
so go.
Go on the small tray only. We'll do them one by one, and there is no limit, so it doesn't have to be first me. Just put in, if you want some, how many you want. And I'm placing that order tomorrow morning before I leave town. But the order, I need to get all the invoices done tonight and then get the order all set to go so I can just hit enter tomorrow morning.
You ready?
I'm ready. Small.
Okay, so Bonnie wants 4 small.
Got it.
Kathy wants 2 small.
Kathy Lake.
Correct. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, that's okay. We have 2 Kathys too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Carrie Waters. Carrie Waters wants 2 small.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie W too. Okay, so I have Bonnie, Kathy, and Carrie.
Yes, for
Perfect.
small. Yep.
Yes, on the small 4, 2,
Right.
and 2.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so then we'll go to the large, and that is tray only. We'll do the tray first and then the insert because you can buy them separately. You could buy 5 inserts in one tray or vice versa. So we'll go to the large tray only.
Okay. Large trays in.
Okay.
So you got down that Mary wanted another large tray.
And I had her for 2, so I'm taking her to 3.
Correct.
Is that correct? Okay.
Correct.
So 3 for Mary. Okay.
And then Bonnie wanted 2 large.
Bonnie, 2. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay.
And then Carrie Waters wants 2 large.
2 for Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Okay.
2.
Hey, Cindy.
And Kathy Lake wanted 2.
The sleep theory.
What's that? And Cheryl Goebel wants 1.
That SIRI thinks I'm talking to her.
Oh.
There we go. I said Cindy. I said hello, Cindy. And that SIRI lady on my computer thought I was talking to her.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. On the large, I had Bonnie for 2, Carrie for 2, and then she interrupted. Who was after that?
Kathy Lake for 2.
Got it. Thank you, Kathy.
Cheryl Goebel for 1.
And Cheryl G. Thank you, Cheryl. 1. Okay.
And I think that's it. If I missed anybody, please holler.
Okay. So I have Bonnie, Carrie, Kathy, and Cheryl. Okay. So then let's do the 8 section insert. So that's this exact one, 8 section insert. And that is $1.90.
It's in.
Perfect.
So I think Carrie Waters. All right, Carrie Waters wants 1.
Okay. Over here. Great. Thank you, Carrie.
Kathy Lake wants 2.
Okay. Kathy, 2. Thank you, Kathy.
Yolanda, I wonder, okay, so we had her down for 1 last night. Is she asking for 1 more?
Probably. Let's see here. Let me get over here.
She just said 1, please. And we had her down for 1 last night.
1 large. Okay. So let's see. Yolanda, I have you down for 1 large from last night. Did you want plus 1? Or are you just confirming your 1? We'll give her a minute to confirm that. I have you for 1 large already. Did you want 2? Glennis, are you wanting to add 1? Oh, I don't have Glennis on an 8 section insert at all.
Yeah,
anyway.
she just asked for it.
Okay. But she didn't from yesterday. I thought she did.
No, I did not have her down for 1
Okay,
yesterday.
I didn't either. Okay, so I've got Carrie W for 1, Kathy Lake for 2.
And I'm sorry. Do you have Cheryl down for 4?
For the inserts, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I got Glynis for 1, Cheryl Goebel.
Yeah, but now she added something else. Please add me on a small tray and inserts. 1 tray, 1 insert. So there's no insert for the small.
Okay, so let's see.
First, she said 4.
Okay, so and take a second, everybody. Take a second, and on your phone, touch the screen and hit the word live. Just make sure that it's catching up. Make sure if it buffered a few seconds that you're caught up.
Yep.
Because I think what happens sometimes is you're even just a few seconds behind, then she might be putting she wants 4 trays, and we're already to the insert. So, okay, so Cheryl, add me on a small tray and inserts, 1 tray, 1 insert. Okay, that's okay, Cheryl. So let me recap here. The small tray has no inserts.
Right.
It is 8 1/4 by 7 1/4, 1 inch tall, no inserts, just like this. The large tray comes by itself, but then you have the option of the 8 section insert or you could do both, the 32 section insert. I don't have the 32 section insert, but that would be dividing each one of these into 4. So if you wanted to put little charms or flat back pearls or buttons or hole reinforcers or little things like that, you can put 4 in every one of these. It just has 4 rows of 8 little tiny ones. So let me go back and recap. So Yolanda, I have you on 1 large from last night. And let's see.
Really? Yeah, 1.
Is that correct? You do not. Oh, she wants 1 more large. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Yolanda, for clarifying. Okay, so I have you on 2. Okay, and then there were some others that we needed to clarify there. Okay, so Cheryl Goebel, when you said 4, did you mean 4 trays or did you mean 4 inserts? If you did have a small tray and inserts. So I can give you a small tray. There are no inserts. I want to give her a minute just so she can reprocess what I just said and make a decision about what she wants.
If we could have just the admin or Marianne answering questions and commenting, because it's getting confusing again.
Yeah, the chat is getting really clogged. It's becoming hard to find the actual question or somebody's response to clarify. Yeah. So yes, Cheryl, no inserts for the small tray. That is correct. No inserts for the small tray. So Cheryl does not want small trays. Okay. I do not have you on any small trays.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So no small trays. All right. So Cheryl, the large tray has the 8 section insert and it has the 32 section insert. Do we have her on any large trays? I have you on 1 large tray, Cheryl.
Yeah, that's all I have is 1.
I have just 1 large tray. Did you want additional large trays and did you want an insert for the large tray? The other thing I'm thinking too is I don't need the tray to take the insert and set it down and just use it for sorting stuff. I try to do it in little stacks around my desk and then things roll off and get mixed up with each other. So let's see. Sorry, Cindy. You're fine, Cindy. I can ignore all your smiles and laughs. We need some laughs.
So did everybody hear their name called out for what they want for the inserts? Please.
Yeah. Is there anything that you wanted that is not there? You know what? Cheryl has a really good point. Okay. I'm going to come back to Cheryl Goebel in a minute. Cheryl Foos said you could cut this down the middle and have 2 inserts for the small. Yes, you can. We talked about this last night in that this will not fit on top of 2 of these because this is not wide enough for both of these walls so it doesn't fit there. It would fit over the end, hanging over, if you had just something of enough weight here to hold it on there. But you could cut it down the middle and have a tray to go in each one. Just keep in mind that once you do that, they will no longer stack. Well, I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe, let me see here. No, they will no longer stack because this is meant for the 1.5 inches and the small tray is only 1 inch. So if that's okay with you, your small trays would not stack because it wouldn't fit down flush like this. It would be up above the ridge. But certainly for using and for storing. Okay, so Cheryl, 2 large trays, 2 8-section, and 2 32-section. Got it. Well, that was very nice and clear. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, so Cheryl, I've got her for 2 large trays, 2 8-section, and 2 32-section. Cheryl G. I need to make sure I have a G on there. Yes. Okay. Got it. Okay. Before we move on, is there anybody else that wanted any more parts and pieces of the small tray, the large tray, the insert, or even the box? If not, we're going to move on to our third and last item. Okay. All right. The third and last one's going to be pretty quick because most of it went out the door last night. There is a little bit left. And this is the Minte background or fussy cut books.
Bonnie wants the 32-section.
Got it. Thank you, Bonnie. And 1. Got it. Okay. Thanks, Bonnie. Bonnie, do you prefer Bonnie or Bon? I'm assuming you don't prefer Bonita. Because I know that you went by Bonnie. You signed by Bonnie. But you tell us if you prefer Bonnie or Bon. Because I like to call people what they prefer to be called. Okay. So the Minte books, we are giving these away at 40% off of retail. Because I need to clear out some drawers because we've got lots of new stuff. We've got, and I'm getting ready. And I'm leaving on Saturday to go to a trade show to find even more new stuff for us. Cool stuff.
Yeah, so now Kathy Lake wants a 32-section.
Got it. Thank you. Kathy, 1. Thank you, Kathy. So we brought these out last night. Whatever is left, we will bring out today. And my hope is that they are all gone because that will free up 2 full drawers for new things. I know, which we need. We need the space. There's not a whole lot left, but there are some of them. I had just ordered them, and so we started out with 15 or 17. We just never even had a chance to bring them out to a sale. So we had a whole bunch of them. And so thank goodness there's still a few left for those of you who weren't able to be here last night. So we're going to start with basic book 4. Let's see. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, we're not.
Okay.
I had them in 3s. I think the last one was the 2.
Okay.
Okay. We'll start right here. They are in 3s. We'll start with the tag book, the junk book, and the window book. Okay, so the tag book, I'll show them to you. So those of you who haven't been to one of our sales before, this item is how we typically do a sale. And so I realize that we haven't had a sale for a couple of months. And so I need to explain that because every time we have new people come in, it's frustrating to them to not know what they're supposed to do. So I will bring these 3 items up. They'll be A, B, and C. I will show each one of them so you have a chance to look at it to see if it is something that you are interested in. As soon as I've shown them all, Sandy will enter the item in and it will say go. I always forget to type in go.
I got you.
And as soon as Sandy types that item and you see it pop up in the chat, then immediately following that, you can put in what you want. If it's one item, then you typically can just put in me, meaning you want one. If it's an ABC, you need to put A or B or C or ABC or A times 2 if you want 2 of A, or that kind of thing. So that's the tag book. Just flip through that. It's just lots of different tags, different sizes, shapes, designs, really pretty, but it repeats itself 4 times. So you get 4 of each one. And get my page turned here. Tag book, we have 4 available. There are 4 left. Okay, so retail is $9.60. So we're selling these today for $5.75, 40% off retail. Okay, B is the junk book. Love the junk book. It's got some great ephemera, some great tags, or I'm sorry, tickets and labels, clock faces, typography. So these are like typewriter keys. Some old metal things. Look at those buttons down there. Those are cool. Take those and I was going to say cover them with glossy accents, but I'm thinking rust them. I've rusted paper and it works well. I like the old hinges too. Metal findings. There's a few tags, different types, some more tags, and then it repeats. I'm so glad because I want more than a page of each of those. The junk book, there is 3 available. And the last one, C, will be the window book. It looks like the back cover came loose. The window book is full of windows, beautiful windows. Look at I never saw the hearts in that wood, those wood shutters. That's cute. If you don't care for the windows on that one, the back is nice cracked and peeling stucco.
There's the word.
Yeah, I did. It just came to me. And you're like, yeah, wow. That's funny. I wonder if anybody else remembered that. I knew you would.
Like a steel trap, sister.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that I'm drug free.
Yeah, really. Okay, that is the window book. And window book, there is only 2 available. So there is 4 of A, 3 of B, and 2 of C. So as soon as Sandy puts that in and hits the go, then you can put it in. We'll go to where she put it in and immediately start reading in StreamYard following that. First piece after that. I see it.
All right. Sure.
I see it.
G. All right. Ooh. You ready? All right. So Cheryl G. Goebel wants 1 of each.
Got it. Thank you, Cheryl.
And then Carrie K. wants 1 of A.
A. Thank you, Carrie.
A wants 1. Cheryl F. Foose wants 2 of A. And then we're out of that.
A is sold out.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right. Oops. Wants 2. So that one's out. Cindy Brown wants 1 of B.
Thank you, Cindy. Oops. I can't write today either, apparently.
And then Yolanda. I pass on the C. Well, first she wrote she wanted a C, and then she passed.
Okay, so we have 1 B and 1 C available.
I'll take them.
You got it, Sandy. I was going to say, these are like 2 of my top 5 favorites. I can't believe those aren't even gone.
So I got 2 windows and 1.
So I have
okay, cool.
Cheryl and Sandy on a window. Okay, got it. All right.
So we're out of all 3 of those now.
We are out of all 3 of those. Okay, so the next 3 are the basic books. These are all background books. No, that is not true. A is basic 6. This is a background book. The entire book is full of damask backgrounds. They're beautiful. So all different colors. The front is one side. The back is a different. The front is one side. That was brilliant. The front is one color. The back is different.
I
So
knew what you meant.
if the back, if you don't like the color or the pattern on the front, go to the back. It's going to be different. Somewhat different. So just a whole book full of damasks. I love that black. It's a muted, soft black. It's like a charcoal. It's very pretty. Yeah, so a whole book full of damask backgrounds. Those are really pretty. And there are, double checking if we added anybody onto that. That is 6. On 6, I have 4 available. So there's only 4 left on 6. Okay, B is going to be basic book 11, which is bokeh. Bokeh is, you know, when you see pictures and professional photographers, they blur out the background so you can focus on the subject. Marianne needs some Dr. Pepper. That's the truth, Margie. I didn't even drink any this morning. Okay, so this bokeh is that blurry background. So if you use this as a background and then you put a focal point on it, then it draws all the attention to your focal point. All different colors. They're all soft and muted. Very cool. Great tag bases too with that. So that is basic book 11, which is bokeh. And there is 4 available.
Mm-hmm.
Last 4. And C is Flora book 5. There were 5 floral books. 1, 2, we didn't even have any 3. 1, 2, and 4 were sold out last night. 5, we did have 11. So there's only 2 left. There's 2 of Flora 5. This one is the summer edition. I really like this one. I don't think I ever brought this one out. That's why we had 11. But great backgrounds if you happen to not like the flowers on that page. But look at the colors. Colors are awesome. The hibiscus. I like hibiscus. There's some really beautiful fussy cut flowers. And this all looks like it's been water stained. I do like that. Leaves and co, cacti and succulents, flowers. So that they all repeat 4 times. So you get 4 of each sheet. And even the back and front cover, they put one of the backgrounds on the inside, and so that you could use that as well. So Flora 5, we have 2 available.
So before we move on to these, I'm getting ready to list them. Cheryl Foose came in and said, let Bonnie have one of her A's from the last group.
Okay. Got it.
Had down for 2, so she's going to give Bonnie 1.
Thank you.
That was sweet.
Thank you, Cheryl. That was very nice. We do appreciate that.
All right, so
there you go, Bonnie. See, that's how happy paper people are. Bonnie's brand new. Cheryl steps right up and says, "Hey, Bonnie, take one of mine." Yep. That's just how we roll.
All right,
take care of our family. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, you just got it in. Okay, good. Then I will take a drink.
Take a drink. All right. All right. So Cindy Brown wants A.
Got it. Thank you, Cindy.
And Cheryl Foose wants a B.
Got it. Thank you, Cheryl. You could make some really pretty cards. You card makers, this would make really cool card base.
Cheryl Goebel wants a C.
Got it. Thank you, Cheryl.
And Yolanda wants an A.
Got it. Thank you, Yolanda.
And Carrie K wants a C.
Oh, got it. And C is sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah, Carrie, you'll love that one. That is just your style. Okay, so A and B. There's 2A and 3B. Oh, no, don't leave me with just 4.
For real, people.
2A available, 2 of the damask, and 3 of the bokeh. Who needs damask or bokeh? We can go. There's only 2 more, so we can do those 2, and then we can come back and see if there's anything left of those.
You can add one more for me for the
Did you already get one?
bokeh. I ordered one last night of the bokeh. I'll take another one.
Are you sure? You don't really have to do that.
I know I don't have to, but it's in there, so now you do.
Okay, so there's 2 and 2.
Yep.
All right. We'll pull these back out in a minute because there's only 1 set left. And there's 2 of them. And that is Basic Book 4. And Basic Book 5. And now I've covered my, there we go. Okay, so Basic Book 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 and Basic Book 4. Is there still 1, 2? There's only 2. That's why I had to double check because some of those went after. All right, Basic Book 4 is the grunge background, the dark grunge. Love this one. This was the first grunge background we saw from Mente. Goes really well with all the Tim Holtz stuff. It's muchly his style with his papers and things.
So for the last group, Glennis says she wants to gift Laura an A.
Oh, sweet. Oh, Laura will like A. Yeah. That's the damask. Okay, Glennis for Laura.
So that should be done now.
Awesome. I still have 1 more. Do we have 4? Did
you add my other one?
Oh, you 1 of each? I only put you down for 1 of B. Did you want 1 of each?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, no, I don't want you to have to do that, Sandy. No, I thought you said 1 of B.
Did I say 1 of B?
Which one did you say? Did you say 1 of A? Did I write it down wrong?
I didn't write down which one I wanted. Hold up, ladies.
Hold up. You decide.
I haven't listed anything else.
Maybe it was the damask you wanted.
I think it was the damask because I put myself down. I had one last night and I put myself down for 2. So that means that one's gone.
Then that one's gone. Okay, so the bokeh, I'm going to take you off of that one. The bokeh, there's still 3. So, all right, hang on. We'll come back to that one. So A is Basic Book 4, which is the grunge background that I just flipped through. And B is Basic Book 5, which is soft grunge. Right. So if you like grunge, but you don't like it quite so dark and dirty and grungy, you like it a little softer and prettier, this is for you. This is so pretty. It's just like colorful soft grunge. That was a good name for it, soft grunge. It's really pretty. It's just not as dark and grungy as the first one. So if you're starting to like grunge but don't want to go that dark, this is the one for you. So A, there is 2 left. B, there is 4 left.
Right.
Okay, hang on. Something came up there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Carrie Waters. Wait, Carrie, was that on the last one or this one? Yeah, if it's this one, put it back in right now as soon as Sandy she hasn't entered it in yet.
Well, Carrie.
All right. I'm getting confused here.
Yeah, I am too. So she initially said 1B, 1C.
Yes.
After Glennis said she'll gift an A to Laura. So if it was a C, then it had to be the last bunch.
But then she says no A. No, she meant A and B because she realized we moved the C. So I'm not sure if you're talking about the last 2 with the damask and the bokeh or these 2 with the grunge and the grunge. And Margie, are you talking about gifting to Laura?
Yeah, you guys need to clarify. This is getting.
If you're talking about gifting to Laura, there are no damasks left. Glennis got 1 damask for Laura. Oh, and then the B was the bokeh. So are you saying add a bokeh for Laura? Hi, Deb. Oh, I'm so confused. I know it's me. I know I'm so confused. The last one. Okay. So Carrie is saying she wants one of each of the last one. So the damask is gone unless you don't really want to and you were just doing it to be nice, but you'll use that one probably. But Carrie, I'm going to put you on a bokeh. There you go. Okay, Carrie W. Carrie W.
And then, okay.
Oh, to Sandy. Okay, got it. All right, so Margie. So she's saying that, Sandy, you said one of B, but she wants you to have both the A and the B, which is the damask and the bokeh, and it's her treat, both of them. That's very nice of you, Margie, because this is really hard to do, especially when it's like this and it's fast and furious and there's only a few items and we're just ripping through them. This is hard to do, and I appreciate Sandy doing this. I know Margie understands that, so I appreciate that. Well, so I'm going to put Margie for Sandy on one of these, and I'm going to go back to the damask, and I'm going to change that to Margie for Sandy. Okay. Thank you, Margie.
That was sweet.
Oh, look at that. There's only one bokeh left. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna bring that right up here as C because there's only one left. All right, so we've got 2 of A, we have 4 of B, and we have 1 of C.
It's in, ladies.
Okay. Okay. And Carrie, let me see if I got Carrie. Carrie, the damask is gone, but I did get you on a bokeh. Yes.
Okay, so I'm not sure where
that was Carrie Waters. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure where Cheryl Foose got a C because in this round we don't have any C's.
Because I just put C up.
Oh, what'd you put? Which one?
The last bokeh.
Oh, okay.
There's only one bokeh left, so I'm throwing it back up here because
okay.
It'll be the last lone one sitting there. So,
my gosh.
So I'm sorry, Sandy.
That's all right.
See, Margie knows you deserve those.
I hope you have it written down because
dealing with me today. Margie knows you're dealing with me today. She knows you deserve that. Okay, so Cheryl Foose then said one of each.
Yes.
Okay, now the bokeh is gone. Yay. Okay, and Cheryl. So there's only one A left.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 3 B's left. All right, who's next?
Carrie
K.
Carrie K.
Got it.
A and a B.
Got it. You got both of them. Thank you, Carrie. Okay, so A is gone.
And then the other K, the other Carrie wants a B.
Got it. You got it. So that is Carrie K and Carrie W. You know what? We should probably just call her Paper Puddles. That'll be easier, huh?
All right.
Carrie Waters and Paper Puddles. That way we can keep track of them. Keep them separate.
Are we out of everything?
We have one more.
One bokeh?
One soft grunge. One B, which is soft grunge. Cheryl Goebel gets it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Paper Puddle said she'd take the last bokeh from the last set.
It's gone. Okay. It went to Carrie Waters.
All right. And then Cheryl said, let the last one go to Paper Puddles.
Okay, Cheryl Foose. I had, because Cheryl jumped in on 2 of those just to help us not have a last one. So I will take Cheryl off of a bokeh, and I will put Paper Puddles. So I know, Sandy, thank you. Oh, so on the bokeh, the 4 on the bokeh are Cheryl Foose, Carrie W,
correct.
Margie, gifting to Sandy, and Carrie K.
Correct.
Sylvia. Must be the snow. She's the dizzy broad.
Hi, Sylvia.
Oh, that is funny.
All
That
right,
is
so that
funny.
one is
Yep.
focus is
And
gone.
those are sold out.
And the
I may
grunge is
look to see
gone.
what else I can pull out like that we can, clearance out an item and make some room for some new stuff. Sylvia, did you see the trays, the stacking trays? Margie, thought you had them corralled. She did. We're just bouncing off the fences in the corral. Never been called PP before. I will not call you PP. Paper puddles or Care. Yeah, we could call Carrie Waters Care and Carrie K. I'm still get, even if you said Care or Carrie, I would still ask for a last initial, or is it Paper Puddles or Care? Because I'm, I don't want to get it wrong. I'm kind of OCD about making sure I've got the right person, the right thing. And I thought about that too. On Cheryl's, we could say Cheryl Goebel and nursing Cheryl.
Okay. That's good.
That helps us keep that a little straight, a little straighter.
Nursing.
Hi, Elisa. Margie only has dimensions today. Oh, that's good. CK. Yeah, CK and CW. The electric fence was turned on.
Well, thank you all so much for your patience, because that
corral wild horses. Look at them just having fun at our expense.
I need a mic hard.
Oh, my goodness. It is hard to do this, especially when she doesn't do it all the time and jumping in and dealing with me. And you know how I sometimes will change my mind at the last second, or we'll do this or we'll do that. And Candy's gotten to where she can pretty much, go with me. She can roll with me. She knows, my turn on a dimes. But poor Sandy, oh, she's going to need to go back and get more of those back drugs again.
But hey, is that Mente gone or what?
The Mente is gone. Thank you, Sandy. The Mente background books, Fussy Cup books are gone. So we have just freed up 2 whole drawers for new stuff that I might find at the trade show that I'm looking for. And I'm hoping to have a little time before I go to go down and find one more product that I could pull out that we could do like that, at a 30 or 40% off and wipe it out. And, oh, you know what we'll do when I come back. So not next week, but probably the following week, we'll have a couple sales and we will sell or put together some boxes that have some of the things that I still have in stock or bought extra of from the subscription boxes. So we were talking about that the other day, and everybody wanted, a lot of the little things that were in the boxes, but there are some things that I did buy a lot extra of on purpose. And, like the sari silk. Some of you have already contacted me and said, I want more sari silk.
Can I interrupt you for just a second?
Absolutely.
So Nursing Cheryl wants to know, will 3 of those Mentes fit in with that medium flat rate box?
Absolutely.
With
Yeah, because even if I put those boxes in, there's going to be lots of room around them.
Okay.
They don't take up the whole space.
Awesome.
Or you can call me ABCDFG. Carrie, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
Yep. Thank you so much, ladies, for being so patient with me.
Yes, thank you. We do appreciate it. Fearless leader. What? Sari silk. Yeah, Carrie, yes, you did miss it. We have skeins of sari silk. Sylvia, demo the 6x6 paper in the container. In the tray. The 6x6 will absolutely fit in this. I'm looking around to see if I even have one. 6x6 will fit in this.
Yeah, because the small is 8.5 by 7 and whatever.
8.5 by, or 8.25 by 7.25.
7.25.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. I did not say this, but I do think that this is worth mentioning. I'm going to use them for ephemera trays like this. I'm going to label them so I can just grab the trays I want for whatever we're working on. However, if you need a project tray, when you go, not the insert, you take the insert out. don't even get the insert with it. Just get the tray. When you sit down to make something, and then you have to, especially if you have to take things out to the kitchen table or to a desk, and then you have to move it so somebody else can use that desk, this is an awesome project tray because it is 8 1/4 wide. So it'll hold an 8 by 8 paper pack. Or if you're starting out with the 12-inch and you start cutting it up, cutting it down, I want to keep all the pieces of paper, all the scraps, all the ephemera I'm using, all the matching, matchy chipboards and decorations. I want to keep them all together until I'm done with that project. This is a great paper tray.
So,
great project tray.
Debbie Ham wanted to know if you did you sell your linens?
No, Debbie. No, I still have a couple boxes of stuff down there that we've been trying to get through. We never did when we were going through all those clearance sales. We never did get to fabric and linens and doilies and things like that. So we still have a clearance sale or two to come.
Do you still have your lists out for the boxes and the trays?
I do.
Okay, so Paper Puddles wants one large.
Large tray?
Correct.
Okay. So Carrie for a large tray. Got it.
And she wants 2 smalls.
And 2 smalls.
And then she has 2 inserts. I'm assuming she wants the 8.
Carrie, A, 2 smalls. Okay, so Carrie, this is the 8 insert. There is a 32 that I don't have here. The 32 is like 4 little sections to each one of these 4. There's 4 rows of 8 little ones for storing tiny things.
She said yes, the 8.
The 8s, okay.
So she wanted 2 of those.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Thank you for catching that. Carrie K, 2 of those. Okay.
So Debbie, on the trays and the inserts, the small tray is $5.20. The large tray is $6.75. And the insert for the 8 section insert is $1.90. For the 32 section insert, it's $2.20.
Yeah, so they're not expensive. What these
Sylvia
are. Go ahead. Sylvia wants.
Sylvia says she wants 132 count tray.
Okay.
And then Nursing Cheryl says she's got to go. Bye.
Bye, Cheryl. Okay, so Sylvia wants 1 large tray and then 132 insert.
No,
Sylvia,
she's only got
up above,
I don't have her down for any trays.
Go up above, just about 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sorry, my bad.
Fly by. That's okay. Sylvia on a 32. Okay, so these are actually the trays that are sold to jewelry stores, and they have inserts that go in them that hold all the rings, those inserts. So they are coming from the supplier of the jewelry stores. And that's why they are so inexpensive, because these are not retail to the public prices, but they're retail to the retailers to organize and display on their stores. So these trays are jewelry store trays. And so even though they're plastic, they look very, very nice. They're very heavy duty, very sturdy. They are not flexible at all. These will stack together. They have little feet that lock in so they don't slide off. You can stack as many high as you need. You can stack 2 smalls on a large. You can stack a large on 2 smalls. So it doesn't even matter as long as there's 2 on there. They'll just keep stacking. This is the 8 count insert. You can use it with or without. There's the 32 count insert. Every piece is sold separately, so you get just exactly what you want. So I'm going to throw it around, and then that is awfully clanky noisy.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Debbie Ham, who came in and didn't see the trays, does that answer questions, Debbie? Does that make sense? Do you have any questions about those? So yeah, the small tray is 8 1/4 by 7 1/4. The large tray is 8 1/4 by 14 3/4. And then the other thing was the boxes. These are the boxes that are sold to the retailers, like Bath and Body Works, and they display their lotions and soaps and things like that in them. Really nice boxes. That's one end. And then the other end is the chalkboard end. They come flat. You put them together. All you need is a screwdriver. I put mine together with a screwdriver. I found this because I have, all the tax licenses of a retailer to be able to get into those websites. I found this location. And so if these are available to the public, you've probably seen them around $40, $45. When they sell these to the retailers to stock their stores and merchandise things, they're $23. And they are just having a deal right now. And we're getting this small one for $16. And I was going to buy some for me. And I thought, I'll just throw it out there. I've only got 2 days. I got to get the order placed. Hopefully they're not out. I'm sure they won't be because they'll get it in there quickly. But so that $16 is 30% off of the retailer's price, not the public price. So it's about as low as ever going to find for things like this. So this is the small. There is a medium, and then there is a large. This is 13 3/4 long, so it will hold 12-inch paper perfectly fine standing up. It'll hold 6x6, 8x8, all the things, or ephemera. I made a bunch of these small ephemera pockets, but now I want to make some of the larger ones that can hold larger ephemera and stand those up into the small box. Because that I love these. That little tab on it, you can just see what's right there. So easy. But I've been looking around my room going, oh my goodness, all those things can fit in here so easily. And what do you do with all the things you make when you make tags and folios and all those things? One of these boxes will hold a ton of those all stood up.
All right, so Margie and Glennis want to go drink orange juice and vodka.
Hey, go for it.
And so I told Debbie wanted to know the price of the large tray, so I put that in there. Perfect. I don't know if she saw it or not.
Thank you. Okay.
And then Paper Puddle said, yeah, Margie, and then you could fall down the stairs. Margie said, no stairs. I'm in a mobile home. And Paper Puddles wanted to know if you had a tutorial for those little ephemera holders.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
We did them about 4 weeks ago on a live.
With the tabs.
So say that again.
With the tabs also.
With the tabs. Yeah, we did them about 4 weeks ago on a live. Somebody just asked in the group, if you look in the group, go down the feed there just a day or two ago. Somebody asked him about them, and then somebody else put in the link to the live. So it's pretty close to the top there in the group. Otherwise, it's on YouTube. It was about 4 weeks ago, and it was a live. And they're called, what are they called? They're called origami pouches. Origami pouches with glue, or pouches inspired by origami pouches. I mean, origami, technically, you do not glue. I glue them because I want them to hold together for ephemera. But so the original pouch is made origami style. You can make it without gluing it, but then I just glue it. It's like a little box. It's so awesome. I made them all different sizes. Put the little tab on.
We have orders.
Okay, let me add them on here. We'll be ready to go. Okay.
Debbie Ham.
Okay.
Wants 4 of the large trays.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Debbie.
And then 1 of the large inserts. Now, she said large insert. I don't know if she means the 8 or the 8. She just means the 8 section.
Probably the 8. Debbie, the insert comes in the 8 section, which I have, which I just showed, or 32 sections, which I do not have to show. But it's 32 little tiny sections for sorting things and, separating little things out. You probably mean the 8 section.
Yeah.
How many of those did you say? 4?
Yes. She said
okay, so 4 trays and
plus
4
large insert.
Okay, perfect. I got it.
She wants 3 of those boxes, and I don't know which boxes she wants.
Probably the small one, because That was the first one I said the price on, and I think it was the only one I gave the dimensions on.
Okay.
The box is 8.5 by 13 3/4 by 6.5, $16. The medium is $18.50 and the large is $21. And even those, I mean, those prices are all 30% off of what my price as a retailer would be normally. So
Right.
that's why I couldn't pass this up. It was such a good deal. So
She
small
wants,
box,
yeah,
she said.
she wants the small 3.
Okay, 3. Got it. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie H3. Okay, so if you guys will watch your email, okay, first of all, if you have not ever received an invoice through the HPP website, please go over there. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Please go over to the website and just double check and make sure you have an account there. And you can do that by clicking the little person, little head that's up in the right-hand corner. And if you have an account, it'll let you log in. If you don't have an account, it won't let you log in, and click create an account. Now, way back when, you might have added your email to the email list or your phone number to the phone number list. That does not mean you have an account. Okay, they are completely separate things. We found out. People trying to log in and can't get in, but they didn't have an account. So if you will please go in there and make sure you have an account. If you can do that as soon as we're done, I'd appreciate it, because by tonight I need to be able to send the invoices out, and the invoices will go through the website. So if you'll watch your email for an email from HPP Create, it will have a link on it. I believe it's blue, and it says click here to complete your order. And when you click that, it'll take you into the website and give you as many options to, your choice of how to pay. There's just a ton of them. And so you just pay there. Then it comes to me and says, payment complete. You need to fulfill this order. And then those orders are not going to get fulfilled for a week, because I'm headed out of town Saturday morning to the trade show, but I'm placing this order right before I go. These guys are really fast. Last time I had it in 4 days. So
small box too.
Okay, you got it. I'm going to place the order Friday, right before I leave town, and I believe then we'll probably have that order by the following weekend. So when I get back next week, that order should be arriving by next weekend. So then I just need time to pack those boxes, and they'll be out. So they'll be out right away. And any of the Minte will fit in with them. I have no concern about that, because these are not going to take up the whole flat rate boxes. I can get probably 4 of these into a medium flat rate box, and get a whole bunch more into a large flat rate box. So any other small things will go around them in the gaps. They come, those of you who came in late, they come in a box like this. If you have more than one or multiple other things, I will slide the bit out of that box. I'll put it in a bag. I'll tape up that bag so I can slide that into the flat rate box, because that will take up a lot less space.
Bye, Cheryl. And thank you.
Cheryl. Make sure, ladies, please comment. Yes, thank you. If you could give a thumbs up in thanks to Sandy for helping today and being here with the fiasco. Sandy always gets thrown in when there's a fiasco, huh? Why do we do it?
Fine.
You can blame Candy for that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, paper puddles will work for supplies. Nice. I will pay in supplies for workers. Absolutely. Yes. So if you could give a thumbs up, and then don't forget to come back as soon as it's over. You have to come back, leave a comment, and in your comment, leave hashtag 1000 subs, because we're getting really close to hitting 1000 subscribers. And I've got that box down here at my feet that is packed with more than $450 worth of craft supplies. And as soon as we hit 1000 subs, I'm going to pull all those hashtags and draw, and somebody's going to win that box. And you get a chance in the drawing for every single time you comment on a different video with that hashtag. And then don't forget, there's still plenty of time to get into the February prompt challenge in the group. And that is, these prompts were chosen by Candy this month. Use red paper strips, lace, vellum, or tracing paper. and you get a bonus entry if you use something found in Grandma's attic. Make anything you want. Maybe it's a tag, a pocket, a journal, whatever, anything you want. Post it in the group. Be sure to use this hashtag HPPFEB prompts. On the last day of the month, I will pull all of these hashtags and we will draw, and someone will win $10 that they can use at the sales that we'll have that following week or on the website, however they want. The only thing you can't use the $10 toward is the subscription boxes because they are all coded differently. So, but any products, faultless. Candy is faultless.
What?
Sylvia's a fangirl.
That ain't right.
Sylvia's a candy fangirl. So,
I like candy too, but yeah,
I love candy too.
Yeah.
What's the? It's a groupie. That's what it is. Candy has her groupies. Sylvia's a groupie. We would encourage you to use scraps in making your February prompt. And March 1st, there will be new prompts for March. We do this every single month. Every single month, you have a chance to win $10. I know a lot of a lot of Facebook groups, we have challenges and things that we participate in, but very few of them actually give you something of value like that. So, you can thank admin for getting those prompts together and getting this prize together and making sure that you always have something fun to work for.
Yep.
But we love her anyway. That is so true.
We do.
We do. Not perfect, but we love her anyway.
Yeah, yes.
She's probably listening. Candy's on. Candy will get back about the time I leave. So I'll be gone next week. And but I'm going to try. We're going to go live a couple of times from Vegas. Just got to figure out when and how. But we want to try to take you down. In case you guys didn't know, there is a tunnel 40 feet underground in Vegas that you can drive Teslas around in 40 miles an hour. And no emissions down there. It's purely electric cars, but literally you can drive cars around underneath Vegas. So I'm hoping to be able to take you live down there. Let Doug drive around and I can make you dizzy, while we go through the tunnel. I can laugh while you're all getting dizzy seeing the tunnel fly by. Oh, no, it'll be like a movie. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, not everything is recorded. Enjoy spending my blessed to marry a generator. There you go. All right, guys, thank you so much. I got to run, get all this stuff taken care of and get ready to leave. Watch for those invoices tonight. If you're watching this and you want to add on to our list for the boxes or trays, you have about an hour after this it ends. Just shoot me a private message. You could send an email. Fastest way to get to me is going to be go to Facebook. Find me on Facebook. On Facebook, it's Marianne and Doug Hobbs. Find me on Facebook. Shoot me a private message. And the fastest way to find me even there is to go to Happy Paper People with Marianne Facebook group, and then just look in admin. I'm right there. But that is always the fastest way. That'll pop up faster. I don't get the pop-ups on email because I get thousands of emails. So I don't go in there as frequently as the messages. Or Utah. That's right, for retreat. What happens at retreat stays at retreat.
That's right.
We are looking forward to retreat. Gonna have a ton of fun. Carrie, we need to talk about that too. Miss Waters, Miss Care Bear, Great Wolf. Okay, guys, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad you're back.
Love y'all. Yeah, me
Love
too.
y'all. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.